little difficulties right here, but we're back on.
Oh, you good, big boy. You good. Everybody up in there, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Casey, is it game time?
It's game time.
Well, let's get this popping. Welcome to Hood Stocks, baby. Shit! You know it's always gonna be a live one when I'm smoking a cigarette from the rip. Turn this shit up! About to get wild in this bitch. About to hurt some feelings in this bitch. Got the big dog in the building. Yes, sir. Chop City is on the beat, baby. Chop City. Follow him on Instagram at ChopCity213. One of the best beat makers in the motherfucking world, Craig. Come on now. It's that digging the grave, homie. In the desert. You thought you were going to Vegas, bitch? Hit stop.
That beat is hard.
It's hard, huh?
That's hard.
Yeah. We smoking, we drinking. We about to get X-rated up in this mug. I see it, rated R, what up my dog? Everybody tapping in, nothing but love, respect, man. Dope One in the building, Mr. One Free Shot is in the building. Salute, cuz. Love you, dog. Oh, he played the piano too? I was there when he made this beat. He just started, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I didn't even know his fingers moved like that because he's usually like this, you know what I mean? And then he started playing the piano and he was like that, dog.
That's how my fingers were in junior high school.
Finger bang gang.
That's the only gang we got along with.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's weird, man. It's really weird in the sense that you know, recreational sex, you kind of hit a little different back in the day when you were younger, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of like, you give it a lot of finger action.
That's all you knew. But we were scared of AIDS. Now there's a pill for it, dog. The only thing long about AIDS is the commercial.
Yes, bro. Yes. I'm not even afraid of AIDS no more, bro.
Right?
I'm like, where you at, homie? You know what I mean? What's happening, dog? You know what I mean? I dare you.
There's a pill.
Well, they say that people with AIDS, I mean, you're better off getting AIDS than getting cancer.
Damn. Like that?
Is that a cold shot, bro? Because people are dying left and right from cancer. R.I.P. to my sister and R.I.P. to anyone.
R.I.P. to my mom.
Your mom's.
Anybody
that's ever had to fight that horrible of a disease. And they say that like Japan, China, they're coming up with some shit with an antidote. But the last antidote they came up with was COVID, and that just had motherfuckers laying out. R.I.P. to comedian Joe. Remember Joe? Bop, he had one leg.
Yeah, I know. It's Cholo Joe.
Cholo Joe. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, my dog. You know what I mean? He saved me on that one right there. You know what I mean? I still have his T-shirt hanging up in my closet. He gave me a 3X, you know, and I was never, I mean, I like to be a little more fitted, but...
I feel you too, dog. I'm rocking the 1X right now.
You look good, bro.
Thank you, brother.
You're the only person that I know that can actually, you know, that's when you know a flannel is, a Pendleton is made for you because they actually have the color that can match your skin color, bro.
Hell yeah, I mean? This is South African orange.
You look good, brother.
Gracias, dog. You know, I haven't been doing coke. I just been eating. I was eating great, but then I slipped a little. But it's really the food, homie.
Is it really the food?
It's the food and the drugs you put in you.
You know what, brother? I have been Perique free for all this year and probably like 2-3 months of last year.
That's good, dog.
Add that shit
Congrats,
up,
homie.
Yeah, bro. Round of applause to me, dog.
For reals, dog.
Homie.
Your drug dealer probably has to get a real job now.
Well, the thing, you know what? No, the thing is I never paid for it, brother.
Oh, that's worse.
I've never paid for it, bro. It's always just
come hang out with me.
No, it just always pulls up, bro.
Yeah.
It would always pull up, but for some reason lately, it just, huh? No, it's not you, cuz we know what you You pull up with the tall cans, dog. You know what I mean? It's a tall can, bro, right there. Yeah, man. And so since I've kind of kicked some old habits and I got my mind right in a sense, like it hasn't been pulling up, bro.
That's good.
It hasn't been offered to me. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I did coke, I helped the Llorona find her kids. So I was like, yo, chill, dog. Chill.
So you've actually really been you've been free from it, huh?
I've been free from it. It's been in my face. I'm not gonna lie. In the last 10 months, I've done it twice.
Okay.
You know, and it's been like a weird split between it. But I remember doing it one time and just like, yo, dog, being like, I have a peephole in my bedroom door.
Is that for side to Eddie?
For anybody, like sometimes I look outside and be like, who's outside? Like, you know, you're supposed to have it in the front door? I got it on my bedroom door.
Okay. I thought it was just for like the third leg, homie. Like, hey, dog, I'm going to take her in right now. I know you ain't had, you usually don't see nothing like this, but go ahead, use that peephole, dog.
No, I'm talking like, you know when people knock on your door?
Yeah.
And you look to see who it is?
Oh, you got one going out.
I got...
You got a doorbell on your bedroom door too, huh?
So,
Ding
yeah.
dong.
I mean, it's what it is. I remember one time I did coke and I got mad at people for wearing pajamas. Like, ain't nobody sleeping today.
Yeah.
Hey, go put clothes on, homie. Nah.
Yeah, get your mind right, bro.
Yeah.
We're just getting ready for the day. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
But we back at Hood Stocks, doggy dog.
George Perez, everybody. Yes, sir. Love you, my dog.
Right back, my boy.
Yeah, thank you, dog, for this fucking amazing tequila, dog.
Right?
Oh, man, that shit is delicious, dog. I love tequila, brother.
It's like the healthiest kind of alcohol you could drink.
100%.
You know?
Especially if you just drink it straight. Right?
Straight up.
No chaser.
Just a little bit of lemon and ice.
Yeah. And so just back on in regards to like, we talked a little bit about, I believe last time you were on here, brother, about you kind of getting your health up. You said, hey, I want to get my health up because I want to get my wealth up, you know?
Exactly,
I want to get my, back in the game, get my game face right. Now, you've always been in the game, but sometimes...
You know what it is, dog? It's
I know what it is, bro.
We're like strippers. People want to do drugs, party with us, see us naked. We're like, come on, player. Just chill, dog. I've already showed you I could do a lot. I want to do it every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, there's got to be a point in time, man, where you just got to like, I don't know, man. You just got to get it right or try to get it right, I mean, but I think that's the life of a I hate to say it, bro, but a drug addict, you know what I mean?
It is. Functioning.
Yeah, is trying to like, man, I gotta, like, you're always just, the war is within, brother. You're always battling those inner
Yourself.
demons.
It's the biggest battle of everything, homie, is yourself.
100%, brother.
You know?
And I think that's been my life story, bro. Is the
I
battle,
can imagine.
the battle within myself, and I'm sure it's with all of us, bro. And so what we do, bro, is we take that we troubled kids, right? You know what I mean? The battles within ourselves, within our household, within our family, within our mental state, and then these kids, we talk about now gang members, right? You know what I mean? And then they take it out to the streets, and everybody's battling, this, that, and the other, right? There's a lot of similarities in regards to, where we come from. But then the battle, your battle becomes my battle, and we start taking this shit out on each other, bro, And
Straight
now
up.
here we go gang banging. Here we go fucking just doing some fucking stupid shit, it's unfortunate, brother, but that is life.
It is, dog, and it's experiences, It's like where we come from actually made us. You wouldn't be lucky if you went to Sherman Oaks and went to an Ivy school. You'd probably be like the most gangsterous chess player in the world, bro.
Yeah. You know what, brother? Everything has molded us, molded you, molded myself into the individuals that we are. And 100%, brother. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Life is interesting. Human nature is interesting. We are interesting.
Yeah. Animals, humans, same shit, different culture.
The evolution.
Because like if you notice, we make weapons based off of how birds glide, and like how they can like take it. Isn't that crazy?
Gravity.
Yeah, I was coked out back in the day watching the Geographic Channel, and they were like, yeah, that NASA has made their planes after the eagle. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's interesting too. Yeah, because there is a lot of warplanes that are named after a bird because they are considered a bird as
Yeah.
well.
That's a trip, dog.
Yeah.
What are they gonna name rockets after? Like gorillas next?
Yeah, who knows, brother? Who knows, man? You know what I mean? It's a creative process in regards to whoever was behind the making of those fucking those machines and fucking weapons and stuff, man.
It's a lot of feria, dog.
It's a lot of money, yeah. But for some reason, I guess we're in the business now with the new administration. I don't want to get too deep into that, bro. We're kind of like avoiding the wars in a sense, But anyways, and that's a good thing too, because a lot of times the administrations are going for all the wars because it's such good money.
Profit.
Like you said, you know what I mean?
Feria.
Yeah, the contractors, make crazy money, man.
Yeah, and just real quick, that's what trips me out, because like on the streets, if there's a war with the community, all business goes down because no one wants to go into communities.
100%.
But when there's a war with other countries, fools get jobs building those damn weapons.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. But let's not
a little choloism for you right
real
there.
quick. You guys were talking about how they make technology off after animals. Look at what Kawasaki just released, Corleo, the robot bike that doesn't roll. Check it out.
What I say, dog?
Look at that.
Bro.
I got a GT Stallion, eh? Let's go to Los Alamitos, dog.
Casey, is that a real thing?
Yeah,
right
it's
there?
a real
Or is
thing.
that
They unveiled
AI?
it. No, they unveiled it.
Kawasaki. If this isn't on
that's
hood
made-
stock,
It's hydrogen powered. Yes.
Wow.
dog. If this isn't it, if you guys ain't sponsored by them, because you know how many cholos are gonna look this up.
Yeah. No, it doesn't roll. It jumps.
That is amazing, bro.
Yeah, you can't get a DUI on a horse.
Robot horse. The robot horse is here.
And that is amazing, and that is great right there. Was everybody able to see that on the
No,
page?
not yet.
Oh, you showed us that
Yeah, I
right
showed
now.
you guys that.
Oh, okay. We need to get to that next level where they were able to see that too. Shout out to everybody in the chat right here. Shout out to all 300 people that are tapped in. I know the number's gonna grow. Casey, slap around lucky when the views get low. Casey, slap around lucky when the views get low. Okay.
It's more like the other way around.
Bob, I see everybody tapped in right here. How's everything been going with you, my dog?
Everything's been good, my dog. I remember the last time I was here, we talked about Planet Fitness and how that gym was all whack, and that it went viral and it triggered all kinds of
Yeah, they were upset about that, bro. You know what I mean? They're like, if you can't handle the weight, don't pick it up. And it's like, whoa, they never stop you from fucking a fat bitch, homie.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I was saying earlier, how can you tell another person how to work out? If you want to drop the weight, drop it. If you don't want to drop it, don't drop it. But the fools that don't drop it, they do 5 or 6 reps. And they hold it up. I'm going till the end, dog.
You know, and yeah, 100%, bro. And if you're gonna drop the bitch, you're gonna drop the bitch if you're gonna max the fuck out, right? You know what I mean? But people are like, pick it up the way you, or put it down the way you picked it up. I seen so many of those comments on that viral clip that went viral on Instagram, and it's cool, bro. I like seeing all the comments, all the perspectives. Happy, mad, sad, it's just amazing where we are in technology, how just a simple little 59-second video can trigger so many emotions
for real
throughout so many numbers, bro. 59 seconds can really piss somebody off.
And I wanted to answer back to all kinds of fools, dog. And then what did I do? I remember I sent the video of me doing the 80s like nothing, and they're like, this fool can't even do 80s.
Yeah.
My bad. But you know what? A reference to it. When I bone down, when I'm done, I don't lay her back down. I just drop it and I roll over, dog, because I put all my effort into it.
100%.
It's like working out.
Yeah.
After you don't, acuéstate, mi amor.
Yeah, it doesn't happen like that.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
That's why those fools go to Planet Fitness.
So we recently I was able to attend your comedy special. How's that going?
Oh,
brother?
gracias, dog. Yes. Misunderstood, filmed at the Comedy Store. The only Chicano to film it at the Comedy Store.
Amazing, brother. Amazing. Yes. George, yes.
Come on, dog.
Yes, sir. George Perez.
Directed by a Chicano, Esteban Oriol.
Yes, sir.
And right now we're in the second to last final phase. Because Esteban, homie, I've never seen a vision or a guy work that hard. He's in his 60s, dog. He gets up every day, does the ice thing, the ice bath.
Yeah.
Then he does the steam room, and then he's off to work every day.
Wow.
Every day. And his vision for this, I mean, hey, man, let's be real. Comedy is one of the oldest crafts, and there's no other way you could change how specials are made.
Yes.
The homeboy changed it.
Okay.
Wow.
So he's changed it in regards to the work and the production that he's putting behind it, because you could have easily put it out by now.
Yeah.
But he's like, nah, bro.
Nah.
We gonna dial this shit in right.
Yeah. And it's his first comedy special, and I'm so honored I got chosen, dog. And, you know, I brought LA's favorite photographer to Orange County, homie. I feel good. And he was even like, yo, dog, Orange County is an extension of LA. So is San Diego, so is San Bernardino. It's like, we're all California.
100%, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, the culture's different everywhere you go, city-wise as well. But the way he captured, you remember LA Originals? Like, when you watched that, it made you proud to be who you were.
Yes.
I want the special to be the same for people that see it and look and live like me, like, hell yeah, homie.
Well, yeah, bro. When I watched the LA Originals, bro, I wanted to get shot and I wanted to get back on drugs, bro. I said, fuck yeah, bro. This is cool right here, dog. You know what I mean?
Shit.
You know, just inspiring the world to fucking
Who said I wanted to get shot?
to ruin your life. LA Originals, you know what I mean? You can be one of us, but first you got to get shot, you got to get addicted to drugs, and then you got to go to prison, dog. You know what I mean? And guess who's your celly? This guy over here.
All right.
No, it's a you know, the people are fascinated by the culture, bro. And we're just, like you said, we're not going to say LA, we're going to say Southern California.
Straight up.
They're fascinated by the culture because they're just like, these dudes are paying a hard price to be these dudes. Like, it's not the fucking, you know, like, you know, they put the what do they call those cholo packs, or you know, you need Cortez, you need this, you know.
Oh
that.
yeah,
what do they call them again, bro?
Kit.
The starter kit. Thank you, bro. It's yeah,
cholo packs.
the starter kits, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a lot more deeper than the starter kit, bro. People have sacrificed their life to this game, man. It's a real thing out here, you know.
Yeah, you know, Trish. I mean,
people are just. I believe the world is just fascinated by it. Like these fucking tattooed face, you know, fucking zip. What they call it? Cause the zippers, the California. What they call the zipper? You got my cuz got the zipper. What do they call that zipper? The California zipper or some shit like that. Someone gets shot in the stomach, you know what I mean? They got
the California zipper.
The California zipper and shit, dog, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, dog.
I mean, it's the real deal out here on these streets. And yeah, there's some perpetrators. There's some people faking the funk, but it's all good, you know what I mean? Because, you know, some of these cats have big brothers and stuff like that, and they want to be like them, but they play it safe, and they're just not going to get off the porch, you know what I mean? But they're going to see all the action go down. But
I knew this fool that had older brothers, but those fools were lames, eh? It was weird.
Is that right?
I was like, "For your older brother's lame. My older brother beat him up. I ain't scared of you, dog."
Yeah, sometimes it's the reverse. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes it's just like the younger dude is, you know what I mean, all about, you know.
You have older brothers?
No, I have all sisters, but then
wow.
But then I have all cousins. This is one of my cousins right here, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I have all male,
I'm the youngest
cousins.
of 15.
Of 15. That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. That's crazy, man.
That's why I had to be funny, dog, to get people's attention.
100%.
Like, I'm not the best athlete in the family. I'm the best looking.
Because after 15 kids, bro, like, you know, parents are tired of the kids. You know what I mean?
This is my dad's
So you
fifth wife.
You got to do extra to get some attention, right?
Yeah, he's like,
I mean,
man,
you
my
got like
brother-
the house on fire or something, you know, just remind them, hey, you still got your youngest child right here, you know?
I remember I ran away for like 2 days once and no one even knew, dog. I was in the backyard going, what the fuck?
Nobody's looking for me.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, bro. You know, that's after having a parent having 15 kids, man.
No, but it was my dad's fifth marriage, so he only had 6 with my mom.
Okay.
He had other marriages.
Got you.
Yeah.
And so it adds up to 15 kids. Pops
And shout out to all my family out there, to the ones I kick it with and to the ones I don't. My sister Margarita, my sister Nancy. I have a lot of them out there I don't even know, dog.
Okay. So you've lost contact with?
Never had contact with.
Never had contact
Nah.
with?
Just seen him at my dad's funeral. And I was like, man, that fool looks like me. He's like, that's your nephew. I was like, wow, he's older than me.
It's interesting, yeah, the way that works sometimes, man. Big families, man, that have similar situations like that, right? Where Pops was kind of a player.
Rolling Stone, yeah.
Rolling Stone, right? You know what I mean? And it could be potentially like that with me one day. You know,
Yeah?
with my kids, because I have a lot of kids. I have kids that don't know each other. I have kids that they don't know each other, bro.
Do they know you?
They know me.
Then you're good.
Yeah, but they don't know each other.
They don't know their siblings.
They don't
like
know
their
their
half sibling.
Yeah, they don't know their
Oh,
siblings.
shit.
Yeah, they don't know their siblings.
You better introduce, dog. Because
thinking-
what if they hook up?
Well, I'm thinking about maybe putting together like a bingo night or something. You know what I mean?
said bingo.
We're gonna get
I
lucky
don't
on
know.
Mari, so they could all come together.
No, not Maury, bro. We don't need Maury. I mean, I can
It'll be a
tell when
great
it's,
episode.
I can tell when it's one of my kids, and I've denied a couple of them, bro. And then I had one grandma one time. She was like, "Look at her, you know, she looks just like you." You know what I mean? This and that. You know what I mean? I looked at her, and she was over there like, you know, all fucking crazy and shit. And I was like, "All right, that's my kid right there."
How many kids do you have?
Oh man.
Sorry, dog.
Yeah, no, dog. I got a few, bro.
I got
a handful.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
I got 5
maybe
too.
6.
Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe 6, bro.
Don't trip. I got 5 from 3 girls.
5 from 3 girls?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool, bro. Are you, yeah, man, it sucks, bro. I mean, because there could be a couple of them watching right now, and I just want to let you know I'm sorry.
That's how it is, brother.
Yeah,
you know?
for reals, I'm sorry. I mean,
Hey, well, since I'm gonna be a dad soon, so I can ask the 2 greatest dads sitting in front of me. What's some dad advice?
What's some dad advice? It goes through ages and generations, dog. Like when they're little, that's when you have to be like respectful and just firm. Let them know, teach them the way, but let them live. I wanted all my kids to be like me, and I noticed they couldn't. Because we weren't all like my dad. Only I was like my dad. So it's hey, dog, let them live, let them be creative and support what they want to do, but lead them in the right way. And yeah.
You got any advice for me, Lucky?
well, my advice is, my best advice I can give you is no advice, bro.
He's like,
My best advice I can give you at this point in my life, bro, is no advice. I mean, I don't think... sometimes I'll be high enough and drunk enough to have the nerve to sit down and look someone straight in the eye and give them advice.
you better go to soccer practice.
So you raise your kid, you piece of shit. You know what I mean, bro? But in all reality, man, I have I got no pull in that department, brother. You know what I mean? I'm raising 2 girls right now. And
You're doing a great job,
and I'm
brother.
doing a great job on that end. But overall, man, you know, I haven't been a great father. But I've been
That's
on.
being a great father there is recognizing it, brother.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
And just reach out once in a while.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
I try to do that. I sent one of my kids a cash app the other day,
Hey,
$100.
you know how scandalous one of my sons is, dog?
And she was probably just like, man, $100, fucking cheap ass fool.
Now, one of my kids was like, hey, since you got locked up for 3 years and you weren't there for me, I need you to pay my insurance for 3 years, and then we're even. I said, let's do it, dog.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Well, that's shout out. Your
Andres,
son?
dog. Hell yeah, my boy Andres.
Yeah.
He's a tycoon, dog. He's
Yeah.
on me. He's like, hey, fool, since you bought me this car, you're responsible for it, so it needs tires. I was like, what?
Yeah,
He's like, remember you were locked up, Dad? I was like, all right, here we go.
he's a smart man.
Yeah.
He's a smart dude, man. How old is he?
26.
26, man. He's gonna be juicing that till he's 56.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, he's like, hey, Dad, remember when you were gone for those 3 years?
I was like, dog.
Need groceries.
But that's what it is, It's great, bro, because when I got out, it was hard for me to get back with him. He was more like, hey, dog, you say too much stuff and you don't do it. And I was like, well, give me a chance.
Yeah,
He's like, nah, no chances. He goes, I need a laptop. I need this for school. And I just left it in his room.
yeah.
And he was just like, he just put thanks in a text.
You know what? I have a daughter. I'll say her name. Her name's Shayla, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey, I've been gone, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? That I can't do nothing about that, and I understand you gonna feel the way you feel about it. But if we can move from this point on forward, that's cool. You know what I mean? And rebuild some type of relationship. Let's do it, But if not, then just use me for doing good right now. I'm doing good in my life.
Hey, that's so great of you, brother.
Just use me. I told her. I said,
Yeah.
just use me. I don't give
Let
a
me
fuck.
feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah, just use me. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't gotta love me. You can fucking hate me, this and that. All right, cool, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just use me.
Hey,
you know what I
homie,
mean?
that's a drink right there, dog. That's a drink right there, player.
Swear to God, I told her that, bro.
You know how many cholos are gonna call their kids right now?
I told her, hey, bro, I swear to God, I told her to use me.
That's real talk.
And you know why, bro? Because I have used women. I've used girls throughout the years, bro, for my own selfish benefactor, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If I was in prison, bro, I told them that I loved them just so I can get packages and money orders, bro.
Huh.
You know, if we were hanging out one night, I told them I love them because I just wanted the pussy, bro. You know, and then pop, they get pregnant the first fucking night, bro. We don't even know each other's last names. You feel me, dog?
Yeah.
Like it's real in the field, in the hood, and especially in the 90s, bro, when it was just one big fucking party, bro. It was a party in the 90s, bro. Like there was times where you could be hitting some pussy and be like, damn, what's this bitch's name again? Whatever, I'll figure that out afterwards.
I remember that.
Yeah, bro, like that's a real lifestyle. They talk about the 90s. It was one of the most wildest times.
Did you ever go to Rosarito in Tijuana?
I never got out when I got in the hood, I never got out the hood, bro. I really wanted to though, dog. And I had homies that would do that shit, but I was one of those diehards in the hood, bro.
Yeah, I got a kid in Mexico. I know I do.
You got a kid in Mexico?
That fool's probably like...
Little Oaxacan looking motherfucker. Motherfucker running around in moccasins right now and
but
shit,
hey,
dog.
you better be wearing a Pendleton, fool.
Yeah, that motherfucker got a potato bag for a t-shirt right now, bro.
The potato sack Pendleton.
That's gonna be.
Right?
You better watch out for that fool.
A potato tin.
A potato tin.
Hey, it better be creased, eh?
Bro, you know what? Bringing kids into the world and doing them dirty is just like it's bad, bro. It's not good. It's bad karma, and you know you just gotta. And so it's not intentionally that you're trying to like, hey, I'm gonna get this bitch pregnant, and then I'm gonna fucking ghost her. You know, like the intentions. There's no thought process. There's no thought process in raw dogging a female and potentially getting her pregnant. You know what I mean? You know, because as soon as she comes around and says, "Hey, I'm having your baby," you're like, "Get the fuck out of here, bitch!"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The homie was whacking that shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but it's such a horrible act, and it's crazy that a lot of us have done that.
You know, I know what you mean, man. And I've had kid from a girl that my first baby's mom, she has 8 kids from 7 other fools after me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So it's not even your fault. It's her fault. She was just
Like,
a filthy whore, bro.
yeah, but
wait, I'm sorry about that, though.
No, you're great, brother.
Was she a filthy whore, though?
Dude, she knows more cholos than Art LeBeau.
I didn't want to disrespect the baby mama, but I had no choice.
You probably know her, dog.
Well, I might have a kid with her too, bro.
We're lucky you may already have.
Let me guess, bro. Her name's Angela. Martha.
Close.
Tina.
Francis.
Oh, the Francises get around, bro.
Oh, yeah. This wasn't. Oh.
Yeah, the Francises, bro, are known, bro.
No,
Lucky remembers that nut that night.
Super hood rat dog. And yeah, man. But it's great. That's my oldest son. I raised him ever since he was 4 years old, full custody, and it's
George Jr.?
Yeah, you met him, dog.
Yeah, I
you met Georgie.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The super hood rats are the craziest and the baddest bitches because they're super down, bro. And you just like, you know what? Like, they talk you into fucking them.
No, yeah, dude, she's so fine. She had 8 other fools have kids with her and pay for her bad habits. She's a complete tweaker, dog.
100%. And there's a lot of females in my neighborhood, bro, are females that I've become, I was one point good friends with throughout the years. And they were beautiful females, but I know they were just like, they were hustlers, bro. They would game you know, and they like to party, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
The streets made them.
And they would have a lot of kids from different dudes, right? And some of them you might know.
Enemies.
One of them might can be your own brother, you know what I mean? Or your own, enemy. But they had so much game and they were so pretty, you would just like, it's all good, you know what I mean? Fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
And then you would like, you're a dumbass, bro. You would still raw dog the bitch, you know what I mean?
It was I met her first when I was 14.
Do you ever see females, bro, that used to be fine back in the day and you see them now and you're just like, oh, God damn it, bro.
Ugh.
Yeah, bro, like they don't age well, huh? Hood rats don't age well, bro. Some of them do, bro.
It's the Mad Dog. It's the Thunderbird.
What about females, bro, that are in their 40s and they're just still like going through like relationships that if they were in their like 20s, you feel me? But they're fine though, bro.
Man.
Yeah, what's up with those females, bro? Those are the ones you got to watch out with, bro, right?
Those are the ones you should go in my DM right now. George P. Comedy.
Oh, so you like those?
Nah, hey, can I get some more tequila, doggy
But
dog?
you like those type of females because check
I
it out,
like
bro.
all kinds of
I know
females.
some. I know some 40-year-old females right now that are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You know, but they're still going through relationships like if they were in their 20s. You know,
That's because they're beautiful.
because then they can get away with that.
And they got game.
But like, there's got to be at some point in their time where they got to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe it's just time for me to put my shenanigans to the side, and you know, maybe settle down with one of these dudes because I'm already in my 40s. I can't be in my 50s and 60s doing this shit, or can you? You know what I mean? Madonna's doing it, right?
Yeah, I mean, hey, dog, you can. At the end of the day now, the woman's like, hey, I got my own holly, I got my own job, come over, pound, jam out. Cause they don't want a fool like me and you that's like waking them up at 7 in the morning. Hey, what's up with that breakfast, dog?
Yeah.
I earn my shit.
Yeah, they're not playing that role.
Nah, that role's like, nah. That's why this is my theory. That's why young hyenas give older vatos, they're 20 and the fool's like 47. 20, they're like 21 to 25, he's 47. They know he's gonna die in 20 years, they're gonna inherit the rest. So when they're in their 40s, sauce, live life, covered.
Yeah.
So any 27-year-old
George P. Comedy.
George P. Comedy
On Instagram.
You know what? I was something recent. It had to do with some political rally or something. Jeff Bezos had his chick right there, man, and Jeff Bezos' chick is fucking bomb. And so she was in a very formal, I would say formal setting with a lot of politicians where people were dressed in suit and ties. And I would imagine, I think it's the same thing. There's levels to the game. Like, you can be in the White House right now and you can be a new booty and you'll think all these females are proper, but them old white dudes, bro, they'll tell you the real shit. Everybody knows, like, oh, that she a hood rat, homie. You know what I mean? Like, they got hood rats in there too. So when I seen Jeff Bezos' chick right there and she had her titties hanging out with her lace bra showing in a fucking White House type of setting, man, bro, she trying to get some dick, homie. You know? I love to fuck the shit out of that bitch right there, dog. You know what I mean? You know?
Also, like, he probably looked at her like a car. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna take the top off, put some armor on the tires, detail the inside. You want to be showing. You don't want your fine ass hyena out there looking like wearing a beanie.
Yeah.
All busted.
Well, if you're one of the richest dudes in the world, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you want your bitch to be like fucking walking around looking slutty because that's what's expected, right? You know what I mean? Like, you're one of the richest, you're the richest dude in the world, bro. Right. What are you gonna be right there with some covered up fucking librarian looking bitch? Like, nah, I'm the richest dude in the world for a reason. Look at my girl's tits over there. They're halfway hanging out. Like, it makes sense a little bit.
I paid 40 G's for those.
Yeah, and you know what? I can snap my fingers and get rid of that bitch and get 10 more of them motherfuckers. I mean, it makes sense to me.
It's crazy world, man.
I feel like, George, you got me bashing females right here, bro. I don't know, dog. Yeah, bro, you really got me in a bad place.
Could have hit that though.
Nah.
Leonardo DiCaprio could have hit that.
Yeah.
You could have hit that?
That picture that went viral when she was looking at him on Google.
Oh yeah. Well,
but it's what it is, because I remember I remember one time, dog, I was at the Comedy Store and I was doing coke.
No way.
And
no way.
And I just
were they telling jokes there too? This fucking guy, bro.
Hey, dog, I'll show you.
Breaking news: George Perez was doing coke at the Comedy Store. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I know, huh? I've done it with you so many times,
guy, bro.
So, but check this out.
Why does every one of your stories, bro? You told me stories like, "Hey, dog, I was doing coke." And then I was gonna go grocery shopping. Like, everything started off with coke at one point in your life, right?
Yes, I don't know what it is. It likes me. So I'm doing coke, and then I get off stage, dog, and I'm so fucking coked out. I had a good set, and I'm with this badass little fucking white girl from Switzerland, dog. Badass white girl, dog.
Like Switzerland?
Switzerland.
Like she ain't got a green card type of Switzerland?
No, she got a green card, dog.
Snow bunny.
She's Switzerlandy.
Yeah? Did you meet her in the fucking Apple?
She used to be.
Go ahead.
No.
The Alpines?
No, I met her.
On the Matterhorn.
Did you meet her on a fucking? Did you meet her on a ski trip with Joe Rogan? What the fuck?
Talk that talk,
Where'd you
George.
meet
Talk that talk.
this Switzerland bitch?
We were skiing, but it wasn't with Joe Rogan, dog.
It was in the back of the comedy store.
No,
was she skiing and you were sitting on one side and Joey Diaz was on the other side?
Let me tell you
She had them
something.
poles.
That's the luxuries of living in Orange County, dog.
Switzerland bitches, huh?
Went to the beach right there in Newport.
Wow.
Was out there, slingshot, chilling, dog. You know what I mean? Just walking. That's when I had Killer. Remember my dog Killer?
Yeah.
I had Killer, dog. I had a little French poodle.
Okay.
And we were walking around, dog, and she was just like, "Oh my God, your dog's so cute." And I was like, "What's up? What's up?" Kicked it, whatever, dog. I didn't even know, dog. This bitch, she used to do heroin. She hid it from me. So check this out, dog. So we go to the comedy store.
Would you think the track marks on her neck were hickeys or what?
No, she was new to it. She was shooting up in her toes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She one of them undercover fucking.
Undercover, dog.
Yeah.
So we're at the comedy store. Hey, dog, this is how fine she was. I get off stage, and guess who's hitting on her? John Mayer.
John Mayer.
No way.
But I'm so coked out, I think he's Johnny Depp.
Might as well been, bro.
I remember,
you don't want neither one of them dudes trying to pick up on some shit that you just,
yeah,
little
but
snow bunny.
I just remember she was like, "Oh my God, this is my boyfriend," and I was like, "I ain't your boyfriend, homie." And
Homie.
And that fool looked at me like, "That's what's up, doggy dog," and I was like, "Hey, you gonna kick it with this fool or not? Because I'm gonna go do a bump right now."
And she was ready to ski.
And I remember she was like, "Hey, peace out, John."
Yeah, bro. You
And I
fucking
thought
waved
it
the
was
bag
still-
over her face.
Hey, I still thought it was
It's
Johnny.
an OG move right there.
I still thought it was Johnny Depp, dog.
dope.
And I just remember, like,
It was John Mayer, but you don't want that bitch fucking serrating her in the bathroom with a fucking guitar and a motherfucking.
Yeah, it's over, dog. Your pants will fall off too, George.
nah, I would have outsang that fool, dog. I gotta find that picture now.
We'll find
You
it.
got a real
there it is
picture,
right
bro.
there.
Oh shit.
Look at her eyes.
Yeah, you're fucking twisted. I just want to know why he's got his face rested on yours,
No,
bro.
this one.
Cheek to cheek.
Turn it, yeah, right there, yeah.
That was in a bathroom stall too. Let's take a selfie before we do this.
I was like, "Wow, dog, you're like a wonderland."
Bro, you got some stories, bro, that you probably couldn't even tell, huh, dog?
Oh, homie, I don't want to burn nobody, but what you want to know?
Bro, no, I'm just saying, like, and I'm not asking you to say any, but like, we all have stories that, like, we tell when you saw a dude like you, right? You tell some stories, bro, because you're a comic and that's what you do. But you got some dark, deep motherfucking ones.
crazy.
You got ones in the cut, bro, that you don't ever pull out. You're like, man, I can be real, but I can't be that real.
I mean, it's just like, I don't want to incriminate nobody. We just done things back then that it's frowned upon now.
Yeah,
You
right?
know?
100%. It's
It's
frowned
ki-
upon.
yeah.
I like the way you said that, bro.
It is. It's just frowned upon. It's kind of like, like our great-great-grandpas.
Well, let me ask you this, bro. So there could be some things that we think about in this point in time in our life. We think about it in hindsight and we're like, damn, I would never do that now,
Yeah.
Because we grow as men, right? And so these are the things we're talking about that be frowned upon.
Frowned upon. I mean, like,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah,
it's
dog.
a different world from generation to generation in a
Like,
sense.
hey, dog, I remember, like, chicks inviting me over from the party line, and my whole object was to rob her. And then I ended up liking one of them, dog. So, like, I remember, like, my cousin was like, "What'd you get from there?" And I lied. I was like, "I gave him my shit." I was like, "Hey, dog, I like this Heina, but I have a teener from the other chick we robbed, eh?"
You're a fool, dog. You were robbing females off the party line, bro. Damn, bro. You a different type of criminal, huh, dog?
Well, you know how it
I don't
ain't.
even know what to call that type of criminal,
We're
bro.
all criminals, dog.
But I
We're
think you
gangsters.
But I think you might be the lowest level of criminal. Robbing females from the party line,
Nah.
bro. Like, how low can you go, George?
That's what they get.
That's what they get. That's what they get for talking all sexy to me, or all badass on me, gangbanging on
Oh
me.
yeah, what's up? I'm from Santana. Who lives by me? And I reply back, "What's up? I'm from Orange. I'm only like 10 minutes away, maybe 20 minutes on my bike." hey, what's up? What's up? Where you at? And she's like, "I'm over here." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get jumped over there." Click.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that area too good. You're in Garden Grove?
Yeah.
Boom. Go down there, dog. I used to take cool water colognes from their brothers, dog. Anything that was in that pad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the hustle, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, but I've worked at strip clubs my whole 20 years of like adultness. I'm 47, dog. As an adult, that's what? I've only had 8 years where I didn't work at a strip club.
Okay. Yeah.
So I've seen women rob men constantly, every day.
So secretly you hold a little bit of, well, you think in hindsight too that, hey man, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna get them too. And but also too, you hold a little animosity too. With
Hell
them.
yeah, that's why I can't believe behind it, because I see strippers that we're going, I can't believe you cheated on me. Hold on, I'm gonna go do a half hour. They're gonna go bonaful right now, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the? Fuck? You're mad at this fool?
So you see the fucking
Yeah.
grimy grime in the background.
I do. I see, hey, homie, there's times I go outside and I see these hyenas have their, imagine if your wife's a stripper and you drive her to work and you sit in the car and wait for her the whole shift because you're like, nah, you're only going to bone fools at work. You're not going to go out with no, like, it's a trip to me. I go out there and they're like, what's up, babe? What's up with my lady? I'm like, she's getting dug out in the back right now, player.
I want to tell you a story, George. And I swear to God,
Fuck.
no, it's you, bro. You have opened up a man. You've opened up the Pandora box right now.
Here we go.
Nah, bro. And I 100%, I feel you. And I'm not mad at the females either,
No.
dog. I'm not mad at them, bro, because guys are assholes, dog. And we can share that one story, and 100 different dudes have done that shit. I think in comparison, the ratio, you know what I mean? I mean, do you believe the ratio is even in regards to the dirty dogness?
Nah,
between
we
female-
always win. We're men.
We always win, right?
We're men.
Okay, cool. Because that's what I agree on. But I don't want to come across like a fucking, you know what I mean?
That little chafa. Nah, it's the truth, dog.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. And so I had this white girl out of Pasadena, bro, that I would, you know what I mean? I had relations with.
Gracias.
And she was a baddie, bro. She was a fucking baddie.
What was her
dog.
name?
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
my
say
bad.
her-
Pasadena Patty.
And so her dude was in rehab, and she was with this white dude. He was in rehab, and she was supposed to be. She sent him to rehab or whatever. And one time, she's on top of me in full body lingerie, bro. You know what I mean? Full body lingerie, bro. Like she would go all the way out when I pull up, and that's why I say she's a baddie, and she was a real good fun time, bro. And one time she's like, "Oh shoot, hold on," and she's on top of me. My dick is in her, dog. And she starts talking to him. She's like, "What do you mean? I would never do that to you, and this and that, and blah blah blah. No, I'm not fucking around with nobody." And she starts full on crying, dog, tears, homie. And I'm right here, just like front row seat, dog.
It made you wetter?
I'm right here, front row seat, my boy. Check it out, bro. And what I did, she did that to me a couple times, bro. The second time she did that to me, bro, I was like, man, get the fuck off me. That's just crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? You
It kind of hurts.
I'm like, you tripping me the fuck out with that shit. I said, like, damn, you crying everything? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, you had
Pros.
a full-on bawling cry? And so, trip on this shit, dog. I had a pair of black and red Jordans, you know? Her dude is just like a regular white dude that's that got caught up on drugs, right? You know? And so I had, something like that, something crazy like that, right? White collar drugs, right? And and so she goes, hey, she told me the night before, she goes, hey, in the morning I'm gonna leave, I gotta go take his clothes, you know? And so Chippa, I swear to God, this is a good story, bro. It's a true story. And so when I woke up, she was gone, bro. And so I rolled over and I was gonna put my shoes on, dog. And there was just one shoe right there.
Nah.
And so she put one of my shoes on there, bro. Oh. Yeah, man, on the shit, and she ran out, bro. And she dropped it off to him. So the dude got his clothes with his shoes and one of my shoes right there.
Damn.
You know, and his shoes were just like some just beat up ass Vans or something, bro, you know? Oh,
That fool was
man.
gonna Cinderella you. he was like, hey, homie, take your shoe off. Nah, not him.
Hey, bro.
Not him.
But hey, so when she came back, she right away gets a phone call from dude. And she, I swear to God, man, she was good. She was game the fuck up, and she even almost had me believing it. That, you know what I mean?
She's like, hey, we need the other shoe.
She had me believing the bullshit she was saying. She was so good, bro. But man, females.
Hey, we do it too, though. We do it too. It's what it is. I'm not. Hey, homie, I've hooked up with hyenas that have pictures of them and their vato in the room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? She's like, nah. Like they lie. Like
We're broken up.
We're broken up. Haven't took it down.
That's me and my brother.
And then, and then their phone's like this, with like Dynomat on it, so I can't hear it vibrating.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's what it is, dog. At the end of the day, if you're willing, dude, this is a whole new generation, bro.
I mean, do you think they're just treacherous, bro? As the evolution of fucking filthy men and women evolve right into the future, do they get? I mean, what's the?
We have more freedom.
Crafty?
We have more freedom now.
More crafty now. There's more. There's so many different platforms that we running game on about 100 different guys. Right, if you're a female,
Yeah. So-
you know, you can have. I bet some of these females DMs, bro, are just blown the fuck
Oh,
up,
yeah.
bro.
Casey's
They're
all
like,
in 'em.
They're like, because sometimes dudes will probably try to fill out a female's DM. You know what I mean? And then there's some girls that are like, man, I'm gonna game up all these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Homie,
this
my
dude
DM.
pays my fucking phone.
Yes.
This fool pays my motherfucking gas.
Cable.
Yeah, bro.
Straight up.
Because dudes are just.
And plus, I've been that fool. I paid cable for a couple months, dog, just to tap. I was like, what? Hey, homegirl, no more HBO. Like, you only getting the
TNT.
$90 one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. I look at it like, you know what, dog? I make enough money to spend $90 a month on this hyena and kick it when I want and when she wants. What's up? It's gonna be $90 to take her to the movies.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
And was that the actual,
it wasn't the agreement. It was just like,
so
what's up?
it was like an unsaid agreement.
Yeah.
That like the night you paying the cable bill.
And then when I stopped paying
gave
it,
you X amount of time throughout her week.
Yeah.
Were you in a schedule? Did you schedule in like a
of course
karate
I
class?
was, homie. I was Tuesday night and Thursday morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes I would see like Wednesday night hung out a little too long. And that fool would be like, put cable back on,
George,
Yeah.
how do you feel about online prostitutes that are on OnlyFans? Apparently, 1.4 million American women are
How do
on
I feel?
OnlyFans. Yeah, how do you feel about the craftiness?
So the
and
most you're saying, what's the percentage that
So-
are off OnlyFans?
So it's 1.4 million American women are now OnlyFans prostitutes, models, whatever you want to call them, right? This is 70% of the U.S. is base, and nearly 2% of young women in America.
I feel like if I have the right to slang drugs to pay for my kids, you have the right to do that to pay for your kids. Any way that you can make money and take care of your family, handle. Would I make that woman my wife? No. But there's some vatos that will, and that's how it is.
I just trip out on how some of these like rich white politicians, bro, that are so against abortion, bro, but they probably have some side fucking hooker.
They've done abortion.
They got side chicks on the side that you know damn well if you got her pregnant, you don't want your wife finding out about that, so you're gonna advise her to get an abortion. But you got these politicians that are against abortions. I mean, I know I just kind of flipped the fucking thing
No,
around
you're
real
good.
quick, bro, but it's interesting.
It's the game.
You know what, bro? There's things I see on the right and left, and I don't want to get deep into politics, but I feel like this, man. If a female's gonna have a baby, like, hey, bro, because there's so many females that have been left by dudes, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're left by dudes. I think the percentage with, I'm sorry to say it like this, dog, but I was just listening to statistics and percentages recently, and they said like 75% of black women or men, mothers, the dudes leave the woman, bro. You know what
Yeah, I think that number's accurate.
And then you know what they marry after that? They marry the
White.
government, bro. They marry
Yeah.
the government, and now they're on fucking welfare.
Well, the government wants
Yeah.
them so they can vote for them.
Yeah.
Straight up. It's how they do it. They're like, you know what? Don't let this fool come back, and we'll put you on housing, government, what's that, EBT?
Yeah.
How come EBT
Section
is the
8?
Yeah, how come EBT are the same letters as BET? Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, let me get some ice, dog.
Oh man, that's a cold shot, bro.
Yeah, hey, and if you're Mexican, wear a fucking hockey jersey, dog. ICE won't fuck with you because you're not scared of ICE. You're at a hockey game.
Yes, yes.
Ain't no one getting deported with the Kings jersey on, dog.
No, hell no. Hockey fans, that's the.
George, how do you feel about black people tacos?
Black people tacos?
Yeah, what do you think black people tacos are?
Black people tacos.
Yeah.
Hold on, black people. I don't know. Hey, dog.
That's a thing.
I don't know what the fuck that dude's talking about. Black people talking.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that
So
like,
there's a trend right now where there's a such thing where people are calling the type of American taco, which is basically a deconstructed hamburger, a black people taco.
Let me get the no daddy burrito. I don't know. I mean, hey, dog.
You know, black people taco, sour cream, tomatoes, lettuce, ground beef,
I don't know.
hard shell taco.
I mean, hey, dog. No disrespect, but
let me get that Negro Supreme.
let me get that Malcolm
I don't know
extra
what-
guacamole. I mean, hey, dog. If the taco's good, I'll eat it.
Let me get that I had a dream taquito.
Going out for milk soup.
Man, bro, black people would ruin the fucking Mexican food names, bro. You know what I mean? That's why they gotta just stick to.
What would be another name? Let me get a Tyrone taco pack.
Back later, taquitos.
All right. Let me get those. Let me get that Michael Jordan lengua.
They'd be like, let me get some more of that hot sauce. That shit's crack.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dog. I'll have to try one.
But
right, well,
where did that come from, bro?
It's
Hold on a
trendy.
second.
It's trending
The
on
black people tacos.
Black people tacos is trending right now. Now you guys are gonna be right behind it with this discussion.
It's gonna be like. It's gonna say.
You guys are gonna be with the Martin Luther King burrito supreme.
Yeah, I saw a new food truck.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up if somebody clipped that shit, bro. We're gonna get fucking shitted on, dog.
We're about to go viral again, George. Sorry, please.
George's special.
Don't forget, guys. I'm at the Covina Left Factory, April 11th and 12th, and we're gonna have black guy tacos in the
Yes,
front.
we're gonna be selling Negro Supremes in the front, bro. Come on, man. This shit ain't even right, bro.
Yeah, so yeah,
I
that's
don't,
You
think,
know
I
what?
don't think Dark is gonna approve of this message right here, sir.
Man.
Dark.
yeah, that's what
That fool
everybody's
talked
talking
so
about right
much
now.
shit. That fool said, "Hey, that fool Dark said him and Stomps were bagging on each other. We were having like a fucking bagging session, and he goes, "Man, shut the fuck up." He goes, "You know what Mexicans utensils are?" And he goes, "Nah, what?" He goes, "A tortilla."
It is true.
And it's true, bro. And it was funny as fuck. And we all fell out laughing because it's funny when a black dude says that. And the way he said it, bro, we were fucking rolling. So I say that to say this, bro. You know, it's all love right here. And we just
Hell
talk
yeah,
shit, dog.
clown it, dog.
Yeah, just clown it, bro.
Hey,
You know
but
what I mean?
speaking of utensils, I remember my mom telling me, I'll never forget this shit. Because I was like, hey, there's no forks or spoons clean. She was like, well, clean them then.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And she goes, fool, when I was little, we didn't even have forks and spoons. We used to use orange peels to scoop.
That's crazy, bro.
I was like, damn.
Why,
dog.
bro? Why is forks and spoons the least thing that anyone wants to wash, bro? Like they're like, I'll do the cups, I'll do the bowls, I'll do the
Yeah.
plates, but I don't know why,
You
bro.
gotta dig in.
It just seems like every household that I've been a part of, bro, or I've temporarily visited. Shout out to all the baby mamas. It just seems like the utensils is always piled up, and you can never find a clean fork or spoon, bro. People don't like washing utensils. They don't like washing forks and spoons, bro.
They're lazy,
Is that like that
dog.
at your house too, bro?
No, homie,
Huh?
I love doing that. That's
You
my
love doing
like
it?
relaxation stuff.
Yeah, do you play a certain type of music while you're washing dishes?
Yeah, right now, I'm gonna give a shout out to this band called The Bull and Holly Brune. Have you heard of them?
Bull, yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. I saw them at the observatory.
Yeah, dog. Holly
kind of music?
Brune and The Bull. It's funk,
Yeah, but
but
they're
it's from London.
Yeah, or in Spain.
Yes, and hey, homie, it crack. It just gets me in the mood, dog. It's like the European Zapp and Roger with the Hyena too in it.
Yeah, she gets down.
Yeah, he gets down too, dog.
Yeah,
The
Bull
Bull.
gets down.
Can I get that lighter, Street Fighter?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gracias, my boy.
Yeah, let me get another cigarette too when you
Hell
get that
yeah,
shit
dog.
popping.
Where'd
bro.
I put them at? Right
I'll just
here.
smoke one more and that's it, dog. You know what I mean? You
Damn,
know?
I might relapse today, dog.
Yeah, it feels like a
What's
relapse
up?
scene, like relapse Thursday. You know what I mean?
All right, this fool walked in with the Chucky shirt. I was like, yep, something bad's gonna happen. Right? When you see a cholo with the Chucky shirt, you're like, hey,
It's
this
like
fool does not fuck around.
He likes that character for a reason. I mean, yeah, 100%. When anybody identifies with a Chucky character, bro, you know what I mean? You just got to watch out, dog. You know what I mean?
Right?
100%. That's a good point out right there, dog.
Hey, you want to pay some bills?
Yeah,
real
let's
quick?
pay some bills. Then we got current events. We're gonna do with George Perez. We're gonna do current events,
Yes.
bro. We're gonna talk about all the crazy shit, the good stuff that is happening in this world, man.
And more
But
black people tacos.
I don't know why you brought that up. I feel like you almost tried to set us up with that,
Hey,
dog. You know what I
Blancos.
mean?
Blancos. Blancos.
Hey,
Blancos.
because no, so check it out with
Bro,
Casey.
that shit's going hard right
check
now
it out with
on-
Casey. Check it out with Casey, bro. Because there's been a couple of times where things have kind of happened and maybe little situation happened. He's like, "Well, damn, that's fucked up, bro." But hey, they don't fuck with civilians, right? He told me that one time, and I said, "Nah, you good, fool." He's like, "Oh, all right, well, fuck."
Hey,
You know what I mean? That's
no.
fucked up. And I was like, "Bro, the dude's gonna die over that shit, dog." He's like, "Yeah, that sucks, dog." Casey, bro. So you gotta watch out with Casey because at the end of the day, bro, you know what I mean?
I gotta get that YouTube check, dog. Let's go.
Yep. Hey, Fu burrito. Fubu? Fu burrito.
Burrito.
Fubu burrito.
George is creating the
You're
menu
still
right now.
thinking about them black Mexican dishes.
Them Jordan 1 fish tacos.
Yep.
Jordan 1 fish tacos.
All right.
Oh, man.
Let me get a la verga.
That's a bad guy. Yes, we got 3 of those for you over here.
Let me get the Django Mango.
Yeah,
Ceviche.
let me get some more of that Django sauce, you know what I mean? The fucking Shaq walks in and his dick's up there, you know what I mean? You're like, fuck, not that shit. Let's do this. Let's pay some bills real quick, guys. I'll see you guys right there. Hey, we're sponsored by Shockaware. More than streetwear, it's culture, lifestyle of individuality, and self-expression. I want you guys to visit shockaware.com. Use Hoodstocks15, get yourself 15% off. Hey, we're also sponsored by looking for some good quality cannabis. I mean, quality cannabis. Hit the folks at Killakush. They specialize in bringing you the best quality available from OG to exotic.
They got it all, baby.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna tell you guys like this: you go to Drifts and Whittier, and you can get all the Killer Kush stuff. And then we got Hoodstocks gear in there too, man. You know what I mean? So pull up to 13800 Leffingwell Road in Whittier and cop some Killer Kush stuff, cop some Hoodstocks, all that good stuff. We're all sponsored by the big dog Ozempic Vince, man. Bop LA Peptides has all your weight loss needs. Ozempic Vince got everything you need, man. I'm telling you, man. The dude's 86 years old. He's still working a union job, and he just looks unreal. You know what I mean? He's just got everything you need, bro. You want to get skinny, you want to get fat, dog. You want to get buff. You know what I mean? He's got every little supplement you can possibly think of, and it's all you got to do right now is write this number down: 714-269-1900, and he's going to get you on that Ozempic, all that good stuff. Ozempic Vince. Calling on bankers and chefs. Upgrade your kitchen with Origin Bakery and restaurant equipment. Top quality ovens, mixers, and more at unbeatable prices. Perfect for your next culinary creation. I want you to visit Origin today in South Amani or check them out online, Origin Bakery Equipment. That phone number is 626-579-3580. Hey, we are also sponsored by D. Leo the Jeweler, okay? You need some custom shit. You need some 14K. The boy lives in downtown LA in a loft. He got all the plugs, bro. I'll tell you that right now. 323-899-0001. We're all sponsored by Rottweiler Mafia. Yes, I got a Roddy at the crib. She's a beautiful little girl, man. She's getting big. We're trying to train her. If you'd like to join the Rottweiler Mafia, one of the best breeds in the United States, call today, place an order for a puppy, 424-666-9929. We're also sponsored by Doug Sherrod. That's our criminal defense attorney right here. We got on retainer. If you need a good criminal defense attorney, this is the dude right here, man, and he will get you through your shit, man. You know what I mean? And you have the confidence to know that you got a dude that's gonna really swing for the fences for you, right? KingKongLawyer.com. And
Let's go. I could plug some things too.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Casey. I hope you enjoyed the first half of the show. All right. I got some things to plug. You know, if you guys, sorry, were you gonna say something, Lucky?
No, you were talking.
Oh,
You just.
if you guys are interested in baby onesies, hit up Soft Little Co on Etsy, bro. I thought that stopped my bad.
Your voice cracked, bro. Hey, you guys!
Hey guys, this is me.
Then you got nervous and you trying to throw it off on me.
Oh, I thought you said no. I thought you were.
You were like, did you say something? I'm like, nah, bro. Your voice cracked and you queefed at the same time, dog.
Mine might queef, but hey guys, you like me? You like my hats? Hit up BarrowLosAngeles.com. Let's get back to it, George Perez.
Yeah, George Perez, baby. Hey, so check it out. We got current events. Let's run some current events,
Let's
man.
do it.
Yes.
All right, so the first one, the Sensitivo community is not happy with the Los Angeles Dodgers visiting the Oval Office and them shaking the hand of the White Devil himself, Donald Trump.
First of all, he's orange.
Yeah, the orange
The
devil.
orange
The
devil.
orange devil himself.
The Orange Devil himself,
The orange devil himself.
Donald Trump.
Thank you, sir.
You know what, dog? At the end of the day, man, it's an honor for anybody to be able to go to the White House, no matter who's in there. And you know what? The Dodgers should. I'm glad they all went to represent Los, because we wanted it and we did it, dog. When it comes to sports, it's not political. Get them out of it. Just let politics be politics, dog. Because they've been doing this since what, the beginning of time, right? The winner goes to the White House. Mm-hmm. It's what it is.
Exactly. Don't take that from them.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
homie.
take that from. Don't be so selfish. Go ahead, Casey. Flip the camera. That's your job, right? Don't be so selfish.
Yeah.
Don't be so selfish, bro, that you want to kill these players' dreams, man, of living the full dream. And part of that dream is winning a championship, going to the White House, bro, regardless of who's in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dog.
Hey, dog, if me and you were on the Dodgers, I would have been like, yo, hey, Lux, let's go and let this fool know, hey, homie, don't deport us all, dog.
Yeah,
like you
I mean,
get to say something to him.
Chance. Yeah, that's a chance you can put something in his ear.
Yeah,
and it's, hey, dog, you plant a seed, baby. And
Come on.
And you a Dodger? Come on, hey, Trump, check it out, bro. I want to holler at you, bro. You know?
I want to holler at you.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yo,
like,
these blacks are taking our taco jobs.
yes.
Like,
yes.
go. I'm sorry, dog.
No,
Keep going.
all that, bro. But I'm just saying, like, man.
Real talk, right?
Why would you waste an opportunity on motherfucking feelings, bro?
Straight up.
I want to see I want to go take a shit in the White House.
Straight.
I'm
I
not
wanna
going
do
there
a
for
bump.
I'm not going there for the president. I want to take a nasty ass shit in the White House. I want to blow that
real.
fucker out. You know what I mean? Let me do my shit, dog. Fuck. And if you could go to the White House right now,
I'd go.
I'd go too, man.
I don't care who's
Listen,
president.
man, I don't give a fuck either, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if Bill Clinton's getting a blowjob by Monica Lewinsky right there,
Yeah.
dog. You know what I mean? I'm going to fucking...
Remember
I might
when-
get next. I don't know.
Yeah.
You
Remember
know
when
what I mean?
Eazy-E went?
No. Did he go?
Eazy-E went to the White House, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought they didn't allow niggas with attitudes there.
Yeah. Well, he got to go, doggy dog.
Yeah.
I guess it was like he was part of a charity or something, and that's when Eazy-E said, "Hey, all publicity is good publicity."
100%, bro. You know what it is, dog? This is what it is. What they doing is what we doing.
Straight up.
Everybody does that in one shape or form. Okay, cool. Your beef is with the Dodgers. Well, I ain't got no beef with that, but I might have some other beef with something else you got no beef with. I mean, it's just the way of the world, bro. Everybody got something to say about something that they feel passionate about, you know?
Yeah,
and the Latinx, Casey's mob.
Latinx.
They call it Latinx. Casey, you call yourselves Latinx?
No, they don't.
You guys are X-Men?
What do they call it? Is it Latinx?
Those are the ones that, you know. Yeah, Latinx was the term, the non-gender, non-binary form of.
Can I tell
calling
you why
Latino.
they really call it Latinx?
What?
Because they're trying to say, we don't want you to be Mexican, we don't want you to be Honduran, we don't want you to be Guatemalan, we don't want you to be Dominican, Cuban, we don't want you to be anything that speaks Spanish. We want you to be Latinx. And then now they don't have to cater to Mexicans, to Hondurans, to El Salvadorans, because they covered all of you with one little swipe.
Damn, that's nice, bro. Yeah. Fuck, huh?
Choloism, homie.
Yeah, no, it's smart as fuck, bro.
I'm Mexican.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, you know why they call him Latinx? Because Malcolm X didn't give a fuck. They're like, hey, we want an X too. We want X something.
Yeah, yeah, you get an
X.
X bucks.
Yeah. Xbox.
Current event.
Yeah, current events, dog. Yeah, for sure. Don't kill
Oh,
him.
we were talking about somebody or people have opinions about things. You know, the Rancho Humilde CEO, Jimmy Humilde, says that George Lopez and Mario Lopez have done nothing for the Latino/Latinx community, and in the entertainment industry?
You want me to go first?
100%.
All right, check it out. Honest shit. George Lopez never done nothing bad to me. But he's also never done nothing good for me.
Okay.
And I remember one time somebody took me on his show to introduce me to him. He was kind of like, yeah, what's up, babe? Gave me like, homie, you ain't never coming here. I can't believe you use this fool to introduce yourself. And I was like, I didn't do nothing. You know that just look you get from someone?
Damn, you got all that from a look?
Yeah. And then after that, I gave him the hard.
I got to watch out the way I look at you then. I love you, George.
I love you too, dog.
No, but I hear what you're saying. Vibrations are real. Energy is real,
Straight
dog.
up.
Yes,
And
energy is real, dog.
You know what, man? Nah, George Lopez never hooked nobody up. No. Straight up. The only person, like, I noticed being in, like, the real game of it now, he only hooked up people that were never going to be nobody. And I can understand because the raza is so new to this. They're the first generation of it, dog. And then now you notice, like, new comedians, us, the Concretes, the Edwin San Juans, the Alfred Robleses, we're all getting, the Ralph Barbosas, we're all getting together and working with each other, and the powers are showing.
Yes, sir.
So, no, Lopez did not hook up nobody, dog. And Mario Lopez, I don't know how he could have hooked anybody up.
I didn't even know he was real. I thought he was just like a Barbie doll or something, bro. You know what I mean? Or like a plastic Barbie doll. I didn't know he was real, bro.
Like Mario Lopez, he's our Ryan Seacrest.
I think Ryan Seacrest be showing some love to people, though. He puts people on. Fool.
Okay, I got you.
Well, as in like line of work.
Yeah.
essentially,
No,
like,
I get the comparison, but let's
But
put
who has he hooked up?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
It seems like he plugs people because the
Yes.
shows that he's been
Yes.
on, right?
You know what? Fuck anybody with the last name Lopez. Not
No, but check it out. No. And this is the weed doing this to me, and I apologize to you right now, bro. But Mario Lopez, bro, like, he's just been like some pretty boy goofball that's done his thing forever, and I believe the dude is right, man. Like, who have you seen him fucking saying, hey, man, I did that? Like, I mean, nobody, dog.
I mean, I don't know.
I
like,
almost had a seizure trying to think about that shit.
Yeah.
But I couldn't even spit it out, bro, because I was really trying to think of one thing that maybe I know that he did something for, but I couldn't. So I had a seizure right now in live, dog.
I don't think he has the power to hook anybody up. I just think he's more like of a talk show host. Like he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bro,
no major
you
roles.
always got power, bro. If you're within them doors, bro, them doors where we couldn't get past, not nowhere close. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Then you in the loop with things, bro.
I mean,
and then you got the network of things. So fuck it. Okay, you don't got to get me your job, dog. You know what I mean? But you got a network, bro. So now what are we doing with the network? Are you just so like? Are you being that such a good Mexican homie that you just trying to be there for every little thing and not worrying about nothing else? You feel what I'm saying, bro?
I feel you.
There's probably some real good Mexicans in the industry, bro, that have been around for a long time that have done the same thing and they've never hooked nobody up. They just being a good Mexican to the white man.
Hey,
damn, did I just do that right now, bro?
Let me get a lick.
Did the Jew just do that?
You're the chosen Juan right
They're
now.
like, bro, you can't talk like that. Lucky you're half Jew, homie. And I was like, oh, my bad, bro. You know what I mean? But that's how I really feel. You
I mean,
know?
it was weird when Mario Lopez pulled up with Foos Gone Wild and he was like really like tied up with them.
All of a sudden, bro, and then all of a sudden he's a fighter, bro, and he's boxing and he's all shredded and shit, dog. Like, yeah, fool, I hate on when I see that shit. I don't like seeing him all fit and shit, dog.
Yeah, if Mario Lopez was fat, we would let him go right now.
Yeah, bro. If he was fat, be like, he's just another fat Mexican, bro. You know what I mean? But he's all fit.
Yeah.
And so he's telling you, bro, like, yeah, dog, I've been a goofball all these years, Saved by the Bell, bop, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? I ain't looked out for nobody. You know, I play golf on the weekends, not with Mexicans, by the way. But like, he's like, you know, I fight, homie, so I'm gonna put up a fight if you come and try to fuck me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
So he said, he told his chick, I gotta go to boxing classes because I ain't hooked one Mexican up.
I
gotta
understand
get boxing
saying.
lessons. I hooked one Mexican up.
He's got to be digestible for the audience that they're putting him in front
Yeah.
of, essentially, and that's unfortunately like the American whitewash audience.
I mean, the fool has dimples, eh?
No, are those dimples, bro, or are those fucking just little buttholes on his face? Because little buttholes on his face. I just want to butt fuck his face, bro. You know what I mean? It's a pretty little motherfucker right there.
That's
Show
your
me your
pedo, eh?
dimples. That's your pedo. Do they smell like shit?
Yo, Mario Lopez, if you want to hook me up, fool, prove a point to Lucky.
These motherfuckers, bro. Man, homie.
Next one.
That's cold. We just annihilated both them dudes,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah, George Lopez ain't hooked nobody up though. And he's had major opportunities. Like I remember I got a homie comedian. He's from South Texas. His name is Raymond Horta. And this fool worked on the radio station, dog. And George Lopez was performing at a theater in McAllen or somewhere in South Texas. And then his co-host goes, "Hey, homie, my homie Raymond Horta right here, he's an up-and-coming comedian. He's doing real good, great. Like, could you let him open for you?" And George Lopez goes, "Nah, I don't have no Mexicans open for me because then they do the topics I do." And I was like, damn. So, yeah.
That's interesting.
But hey, George, if you want to prove everybody wrong,
my rent's due right now. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, put me
George
on the show.
Perez on.
Throw an alley oop, little alley oop. I mean, not a big alley oop. Like I don't want to make the ball in the basket. Like no way would I want to do that in front of you, Mister.
But you know what?
Sir,
no one can say that
good
about
Mexican.
me. No one can say that about me because I'm actually starting. So the comedy store is letting me.
Bro, you don't help people's lives. You ruin their lives. Bro, you know how many fucking bro? I know dudes that I'm not gonna mention no names, but I know dudes that I met from you a while back, bro, and I see them now and they ain't got no teeth, bro.
Cause they can't hang with me, dog. You gotta do coke and brush.
Bro, you
gotta do a bump and then scrub, man. That's the worst, doing coke and having bad breath.
You gotta do a bump and scrub, bro.
That's why I lost 2 of these teeth. They had scrubbed them out.
Fuck, bro. That's funny. But yeah, you back to what you were saying. You helped out who, bro?
Hey, homie, you can ask my producer. Hey, dog, I have ran the most comedy shows to give people like my crowd.
Yeah.
And now, starting the first weekend, the first Friday of July, and please come, dog.
Yeah.
You're VIP. 10
you,
tickets for you, dog, all day.
Thank you, bro.
Comedy Store, dog, the hardest comedy club in the world, is saying, "Hey, George, we want you to bring the raza here."
That's sick, bro. You
So,
did that, bro.
Yeah,
You
I'm
did
doing
that,
my.
bro.
I'm not doing a Latino
You a
show.
regular. You a regular.
I'm
there,
a
too.
paid regular
That
player.
dude's a paid regular at the
My
Comedy
name's
Store.
on
You
the
know-
wall.
You know how? Yeah. You know how many people want that gig, bro, to be a paid regular at the Comedy Store? This
George
fool-
Lopez, your name ain't on that wall.
You got that, bro.
Straight up. And check it out, dog. You know what? I'm gonna. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Bro, you say whatever you want, bro.
This is how I'm gonna help. All right. Hey, check it out. I want to bring new talent around. All you new fools that didn't get love, like George Lopez did to me, hit me up. I'm gonna put up 3 comedians every time I do a show that are new because you never had a fucking chance to perform at the Comedy Store.
Sick. My dog. Right here on Hood Stocks, baby.
Oh, Hood Stocks,
Hood
dog.
Stocks. See what Hood Stocks gets you.
I told Lux to get up there, dog.
No, bro. You know what? I thought about it,
Hey.
but I got so much respect
Thought
for
about
these.
it too much.
No, but you got it.
Yeah, Lucky could do
You
it.
got it, dog.
But you seen, I got it, but you got it, bro. I just like to be on the side talking shit.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? I like to be on the side talking shit. Like, so right here in the podcast, I can be on the side talking shit, bro.
Or on the
Yeah.
bat, in the bat taking a
But
bump.
these guys, bro, I like watching the. Yeah, thank you, Casey. I mean, God damn it, bro. Did one of the no jumper fucking employees come over here right now, bro?
Damn, so pat that fool down.
What the
No,
fuck?
I was talking about B12. Well, I'll be getting tired of that.
We got old baby no jumper over there trying to get us indicted or something, bro. Nah, I always, yeah, bro.
New question for you.
Yeah, new questions. Go to the next one.
My bad, dog.
You're good, bro. Just in the midst of all that shit, bro. I'm fucked.
Hey,
I mean,
you talk so
I
much
got-
shit, your mustache gets shorter and shorter and shorter.
Yeah, bro. You should see when he does coke. He's like, hey, dog. You know what I mean?
right.
My shit's all fucking.
Yeah,
Over
George,
there-
find out, dog.
Over there looking like a Peaky Blinder you get on offer up.
Peaky
Like
blind.
you're a Peaky Mini Blinder. He looks through Mini Blinds. He says, I'm a Peaky Mini Blinder. Hey, that's just funny. I said it on Hood Stocks, so don't bite my shit.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, bro.
Hey, so on March 28th, comedian Paul Rodriguez was arrested during a traffic stop where they found some sort of narcotics, which Rodriguez says was the driver's and not his personally. What do you think they found in
Have you
that
seen?
car?
Have you seen on Felipe Esparza's podcast? There's a comedian named Rodrigo Torres, and he impersonates Paul Rodriguez the best, dog. And he does the answer on here, and I think that's the truthful answer.
Yeah.
Like he says, "Hey man, I was in the fucking back seat, dog. They didn't find